Hi everyone. Today we're going to study planar graph. Consider the problem of joining three houses to each of three separate utilities as shown. Is it possible to join these houses and utilities so that none of the connections cross? This problem can be modeled using the complete bipartite graph K sub 3, 3. The original question can be rephrased as, can K sub 3, 3 be drawn in the plane so that no two of its edges cross? We're going to answer this question on the last part of this video. Let us define planar graph. A graph is called planar if it can be drawn in the plane without any edges crossing. Such a drawing is called planar representation of the graph. Take note, a graph may be planar even if it is usually drawn with crossings, but it may be drawn in a different way without crossings. Example 1. Is the graph K sub 4 as shown here planar? Yes, K sub 4 is planar because it can be drawn without crossings. This is now the new drawing for K sub 4 with no crossings. Example 2. Is the graph Q sub 3 as shown here planar? The answer is yes. Q sub 3 is planar because it can be drawn without crossings. This is now the planar representation of Q sub 3. Example 3. Is the bipartite K sub 3, 3 planar? This is the utilities problem in the introduction. Any attempt to draw K sub 3, 3 in the plane with no edges crossing is doomed. Let us see why. In any planar representation of K sub 3, 3, the vertices v sub 1 and v sub 2 must be connected to v sub 4 and v sub 5, as we see here. These four vertices form a closed curve that splits the plane into two regions, r sub 1 and r sub 2. Remember, r sub 2 is inside, r sub 1 is outside. That means the vertex v sub 3 is either in r sub 1 or in r sub 2. Let's say when v sub 3 is in r sub 2, which is the inside of the closed curve. So we write the v sub 3 in here. The edges between v sub 3 and v sub 4 and between v sub 3 and v sub 5 separate r sub 2 into two subregions, r sub 21 here and r sub 22 here. Now, note that there is no way to put the last vertex v sub 6 without forcing a crossing. Example, suppose that v sub 6 is in r sub 1, so the v sub 6 is here. Then the edge between v sub 6 and v sub 3 cannot be drawn without crossing. Suppose v sub 6 is in R21. Then the edge between v sub 6 and v sub 2 cannot be drawn without crossing. Then what if the v sub 6 is in R sub 22. Then the edge between v sub 6 and v sub 1 cannot be drawn without crossing. Therefore, the bipartite k sub 3, 3 is not planar.